Welcome to the EZU course about EZLynx for Gmail. In this course, you will learn how to install and use the Gmail add-on for EZLynx. So, let's get started. To begin, let's review what the Gmail add-on is. EZLynx for Gmail is a powerful tool that makes time spent working emails more productive. EZLynx for Gmail automatically matches emails to your personal and commercial accounts in EZLynx. Emails and attachments can then be saved to the account for a clear audit trail of communications. This helps keep agent and customer interactions organized and creates a permanent record for errors and omissions purposes. The Gmail add-on is compatible with PC and Mac browsers, as well as the Android Gmail app. Now, let's dive into the installation process. To download EZLynx for Gmail, navigate to the Google Workspace Marketplace and search for EZLynx. When EZLynx for Gmail populates in the drop-down, click on it. Doing so will bring you to the installation page. From here, click the Install button. When the pop-up appears, click Continue to consent to the terms of service and privacy policies. Next, click on the Gmail account you would like to install EZLynx for Gmail on. Then, click Allow to consent to allowing EZLynx access to your Gmail account. Once it installs successfully, you should get a message that says EZLynx for Gmail has been installed. Once you do, click Done. Now, if you go to your Gmail account, you should see the EZLynx icon within the right side panel. Once in your Gmail account, click on an email from a customer. Then, click on the EZLynx icon. A side menu will appear titled EZLynx for Gmail. Click Begin Authorization to start the connection between your Gmail account and your EZLynx account. Based on your email address in EZLynx, the EZLynx system will automatically attempt to connect your EZLynx account to your Gmail account, so there's no need to input a password. Once the system is done, a pop-up window will appear. Simply close this window by clicking Close this window. Please note, if you log out after successfully connecting your accounts, you will need to sign in again using your EZLynx username and password, as the automatic script only runs during the first connection. If the system is able to find your account and your agency has purchased EZLynx for Gmail, then the side menu will automatically update, and you should see information about the customer. If the system is unable to find your account or your agency has not purchased EZLynx for Gmail, then the side menu will automatically update and show you a message about contacting your sales agent to learn more about EZLynx for Gmail. Now that you have EZLynx for Gmail installed, let's take a look at how to use it. First, click on the EZLynx icon on the right-hand side to open the EZLynx for Gmail side menu. You can leave the EZLynx for Gmail side menu open as you work emails, so you don't have to click the EZLynx icon every time. Then, click on an email. Once you click on the email, the add-on will automatically search to see if you have a customer account with a matching email address. This email address can be found on the details page of an account in EZLynx. If a match or matches are found, the customer's information will appear in the pane. If a match was not found, a message stating no results found will appear in the pane instead. Sometimes no results are found because the customer has changed their email address or are emailing you from a secondary email address. You can still pull up their account, you'll just need to manually search for it. To do this, click into the search field above the search button. Next, type in the account name you want to find and either hit enter on your keyboard or click search. The add-on will then pull up the account for you. Once you find the account you're looking for, click on the account name you want the email to be associated with. The new pane gives you more information about that customer to help you make sure that this is the correct account. Please note that activities cannot be moved or deleted from a customer's account for error and omission purposes, so make sure to choose the correct customer account. Once you have confirmed this is the correct account you want the email associated with, click the Next button at the bottom. This takes you to the workspace area of the add-on. We'll cover this area at a high level, so you know where to find everything. However, if you would like an in-depth explanation of how each of the workspace features work, check out our agency workspace, notes, tasks, and task reminders article or video. Next, we'll cover the sender section. This should reflect the customer account name. However, if you have a situation where the email address is different from the email on the customer's account in EZLynx, you'll see the email address and a toggle option Update Account's email address. This toggle is a quick and easy way to update the customer's email address on the account without having to go into EZLynx. Please note, using the Update Accounts email address toggle will overwrite the email address on file. This means the email address currently in EZLynx will no longer exist and the new email address will take its place. If you do not want to overwrite the email address on file, we recommend going into EZLynx and manually adding the new email address as a secondary email address on the details page for the customer's account rather than using the toggle in the add-on. The discussion section is where you can choose which discussion this email will save under on the customer's account. To change the discussion the email will save under, or to change the title of the new discussion you are creating, click the Change button. To give the new discussion a different title, click the down arrow button to expand the Create New Discussion on Save section. Type in the new title in the New Discussion Name field. Then, click Confirm Name. To associate the email to an existing discussion, use the search field under the Select Existing Discussion section or click Select next to the respective discussion. Next, let's look at the Notes section. Here, you can name the note that will go under the discussion. The note will hold the details of the email being associated. You can change the title of the note in the Note field. Now, we'll go over all the icons under the Note field. Again, we are only covering these features at a high level. If you would like to see full workflows for each workspace feature, check out our agency workspace, notes, tasks, and task reminders article for further details. You have two options under the Add Task icon. You can attach the email to an existing task, or you can create a new task with a due date and time. Labels are used to group like topics for better organization and can be used for reporting purposes. Labels help you quickly tell what this note might be about. Sticky notes create a pinned note to the customer's overview page to ensure that the note does not go unnoticed by any user within the agency when looking at the account. Attachments allows you to decide which files are important to you. The default setting is to include all attachments. Associate to a policy allows you to choose the policy you would like this note to be associated with. This is great if this is for a particular policy on the customer's account. Once you have everything the way you want it, click the Save Email button at the bottom to save the email to the customer's account. This will send all the data to the customer's account in EZLynx and store it in two places on their account, the Documents page and the Activity page. We'll cover how you can find the saved email in EZLynx later in this video. Now that you know how to save an email from a customer to their account, let's cover how you can save an email you sent to a customer to their account. You can save your sent emails two different ways. You can click on Sent Emails on the account search screen on the add-on or from your Sent Emails folder. The way you do this depends on how long ago you sent the email. To save an email within the last 7 days, click on any email. Then, click on the Sent Emails button. From there, you'll see the list of emails from the last 7 days that have not been saved or dismissed. On the email in question, click Save Email to start the workflow process of saving an email to a client's account. If you do not want to save the email to an account and want to remove it from this list, click the Dismiss button. If you want to clear out the entire list, you can click the Dismiss All button at the bottom. To save an email older than 7 days, click on your Sent Emails folder and then click on the email in question. From there, the workflow is the same as saving an email to a client's account, as we just discussed. Once you save an email to a customer's account, the data is stored in two different places, the Documents page and the Activity page. To find the email, locate the customer's account using the super search in EZLynx. Then, navigate to either their Documents page or their Activity page. The Documents page holds all the attachments and either AEML or .msg file of the email. The Activity page holds the email combined with any task, note, or label you added before saving the email. The subject line is displayed, and the remainder of the email can be accessed by clicking on the Activity line to expand. You will also find the attachments on the Activity page. That's all for this EZU course on EZLynx for Gmail. You should now have the knowledge to install and use the Gmail add-in for EZLynx. Thanks for watching.